Our deaf or hard of hearing employees quite often come to us saying that, they just want to be treated the same as anyone else, as do our customers. We just want access to everything in the same way as everyone else.
It's been quite a challenge in terms of taking part, being aware of what's going on in meetings, going on in the project, or what's going on with other people in my project.
If people are talking among themselves, I sometimes miss out. So it get to be frustrating.
Naturally, the way that we are in meetings, we're not clear, we talk over each other, we don't face the person who's hearing impaired. And that can be a challenge. Also, we have conference calls where people may not be in the room, but on a conference line.
Sometimes I can hear over the phone that my mate is going to me, Brad, you there, Brad? I have to, yeah, I'm here. What was the question?
People with disability quite often can feel unheard. Not through any fault of any one organisation or any one thing.
Quite often I'm in the meeting room with people. By the time I work out who's talking, focus that person, someone else has started talking. So it's always a catch-up game, if you like.
For our hearing impaired employees such as Lloyd, they struggle, or he struggled personally to fully participate in meetings.
There's a lot of interaction with other people within the project, different teams focusing different parts of the project.
In his role as a business analyst, he was already doing great work, but to fully participate in a project, it was really important for him to be part of that.
The solution for delivering access to the workplace and effective education for those who are deaf or hearing impaired is pretty simple. We call it AI Live.
AI Live is a system that delivers word-accurate, real-time speech to text anywhere.
As soon as I heard about it, Lloyd was one of the first people I thought about. And I was so excited to be able to reach out and say, do you want to trial this? And he was like, resounding yes.
My very first impressions were it's sort of like TV captioning, but for real life.
In terms of looking at getting funding, we liaised with Job Access, obviously, which is the government's employee assistance fund, and that was so easy to use. It was lodging an application online, having an assessor come out to look at the needs, and then quite simply, they released the funding.
I was quite emotional and frustrated when I came across AI Live because I saw how much of a difference it would have made in my life if I had it earlier.
A client might be in a meeting, they'll have an audio source, the captioner will actually dial into that. We will then re-speak what we can hear, which is then streamed via the internet, straight back to the client who can then see the text on his or her iPad or laptop or some sort of device like that of exactly what's happening in that meeting within about 7 seconds.
Once the session has ended and the users are logged out of the session, a transcript is produced and that is then sent to the client within 24 hours.
It saves for me having to take notes, so I can pay more attention in the meeting, and it's a double benefit there.
If I'm in a phone conference without video, I use that quite often for that. Video, audio conferences with the AI Live monitor sitting in front of me. It's a situation where I use it mostly for. I just need that extra help from AI Live to give me what people are saying so I can keep up. And that's really the optimum solution.
For people like me, we need something that is text-based.
Having AI Live has allowed me to be involved in a lot more and understand a lot more.
AI Media is a commercially focused social enterprise whose mission is to make sure that the deaf and hearing impaired get the access and inclusion that they currently don't get, and we believe that our solutions will change the way that they experience their lives.
I've seen the value that this has brought to our people who are deaf and hearing impaired already, and I can only see that growing.
There's no limitation to having a hearing impairment. There's no communication difficulties with people who don't know how to sign and people who do. It removes a lot of issues that are present in everyday life for an average hearing impaired or deaf person.
The thing about AI Live, it brings it all together. For me, it does.
I'm able to walk away feeling like I've actually achieved something because I actually know what was being said, what everybody needs.
It's such a fantastic innovation, and when you see the difference it'll make to your deaf and hearing impaired employees' lives, it's pretty spectacular. that transformation journey I've just been on, and it was really exciting.